As a child, our parents tell us things and 9 times out of 10 we believe them because, well, we were young children. However, now I'm in my 20s, I'm 20 to be precise, I'm calling bull on all the little things my parents told me when I was little because half of them are lies. That is right, our parents lie to us from a young age and they don't really tell us why when we get older. It's just like, oh, it was appropriate for the time. Well, I'm going to look back at some of the little things or lies that my parents told me when I was growing up. If you guys want to contribute, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let's jump in, shall we?
Hooray! Yay!
Lie number 1. Eating carrots will help you see in the dark. I call bull on this because 20 years down the line, I still can't see in the dark, parents. Lie number 2. If you drink milk, you will grow big and strong. No, parents, it is called genetics, a healthy lifestyle. That's it. Lie number 3 is Santa is watching you, or you've been naughty, I'm gonna call Santa now and he's not gonna bring you any presents. That's just lies, plain and simple. You do not have Santa's telephone number. But I still believed it because I wanted presents. Line number 5, and probably one of the most common ones, is if you keep making that face, it will freeze that way. I'm not gonna lie, this got me every time as a child. I was petrified that my face was going to freeze. Parents, you did a very good job at instilling fear in me. Bravo! Lie number 6 is you should never tell lies. Isn't this kind of the whole reason I'm making this video? Because parents lie to us, yet we're not allowed to lie back? Hypocrites, parents, you're all hypocrites. Lie number 7 is I never would have done that when I was your age. Again, I'm calling bull on this one because I have learnt stories from my grandma about my mum, and she was a little terror when she was my age. Half the things she did makes me look like a perfect child. So yeah, when your parents say they never acted like you when they were your age, lies, lies, more lies. Parents are liars. That's the whole point of this video, so yeah. Lie number 8 is one that was used on me a lot, and that is saying we'll see. We'll see is just French for never gonna happen. So yeah, I had a lot of childhood disappointments because of this. Every year I'd ask to go to Disneyland and they would say we will see. 20 years down the line, I still ain't been to Disneyland, parents. You keep saying we'll see. Yeah, parents, just learn to say no to your children. Don't build up their hopes just to knock them down. You're going to make them want therapy in their later years. Lie number 9, and there's one that's still used today, and that is you can't go swimming for an hour after you have eaten food. Honestly, this one is still used today, and well, I still don't understand the logic behind it. Is it some scientifically proven that you can't go in water after eating? I actually don't know the meaning behind this one. Just that I shouldn't go swimming after I've eaten food because it's actually never fully explained to you as a child, you just believe it. Childhood, you just believe. And the final lie rounding off this list, coming in at number 10, is I'm leaving without you. Parents out there, convincing your child that you're going to abandon them in like a supermarket or store, that is just messed up, especially when you go down the next aisle and you can hear your child crying for you, but you don't go back to get your child, you just stand there. Like seriously, you're gonna make your kids need therapy. My mum and dad did it to me all the time. It was like, we are leaving without you, and I'm like, you're never gonna leave without me. And then, well, they leave, and I will admit, probably I cried a couple of times. I have been mentally scarred as a child, but parents just... This one is probably the most psychologically damaging out of all of them on this list, so just don't lie.
Hooray! Yay!
So there we have it, internet. They are 10 lies that parents, well, my parents told me as a child. I don't know how many of them relate to you guys, but you know what? If they do relate to you, feel free to give it a big thumbs up and we will share in the knowledge that our parents lied to us and ruined our childhoods. Yeah, parents out there, if you're watching this, here's a lesson I hope you take away from this video, and it is don't lie to your children ever. Just be straight with them. While you're down there, don't forget to click that lovely subscribe button because there's nothing stopping you. I am Beth. Goodbye.